of getting their first win of this championship. It would be a phenomenal result should they pick up the win here. Rodrigo Corrales still in between the posts for Spain. He's not the one to be blamed for this first half. Overall, had a pretty good performance, just 11 goals conceded. And it's down the other end in attack for Spain, where the problems lay. And they get us started here in the second half, attacking from left to right on your screens. In the red shirts and blue shorts. And Japan in the all white, defending. And we'll see if they can defend as admirably as they have in the first half. There's Alex Dushabayev, Dani Sarmiento, and Entrerrios on the ball in the backcourt for Spain, and right away scoring their first of the second half, and that's much better than they had managed in the first half, where it took them a good 5 minutes to get off the board. That one sneaking in off the left arm of Kai. And a bit of relief there for the Spaniards as they get off the board straight away and draw level. And Japan now with Miyazaki in the centre-back position for the moment, and also playing the left wing. Pretty flexible, but that pass was a terrible one. Goes out over the sideline. And Spain now with Raul Entrerrios, basketball style, tries to break free. Plays it off to Dushabayev. Dushabayev off to Entrerrios. Ball out to the left wing. No space there. They recycle it. Oh, that's nice handball. Entrerrios, he's in the mood here in the second half. Second goal in a row for him in just a minute and a half. And look at that one. Fake the pass into the line. Sold the defenders and just danced through them to give Spain the lead. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the first lead Spain have had in this game. Now Japan, 2 early goals conceded. Can they respond with one here? There's space for the shot, but the attacking foul call by the referees. Good defending. Jumped in just in time and took the hit. Dushabayev. Dani Sarmiento cuts back across. Dushabayev goes a long way around, cuts in again, plays the ball off to the line. That's a nice pass and a good finish by Adrian Figueras. He's been brought in for the second half, and there's his first goal of the game. Dropped back well, Figueras. And Spain not messing about here at the beginning of the second half. 3 goals in quick succession. And now it's time for Japan to respond. Yoshino lays it in. Watanabe. Yoshino goes alone, and that's a penalty earned, and that'll be a moment of relief for Japan. Yoshino goes in, no angle there for the shot. The referees give him the penalty. A bit of a soft one, I'd say, but he earned it. And up steps the man of the first half in terms of attack for Japan, Shinozuke Tokuda. He fakes it once, and he slides it past the keeper. Nice penalty by Tokuda. Not much Gonzalo Perez de Vargas could do about that one. Was expecting it between the legs in the end, just spun past him. And the bottom right hand side, and Japan back within 1. So they got the attack up and running again. Let's see what the defense can do. Entrerrios. Sarmiento goes a long way around, plays it off to Dushabayev. He wasn't really expecting it. Entrerrios tries to go alone, but Watanabe wasn't going to be fooled by that move twice in a row. Figueras to Entrerrios. He goes deep. Sarmiento. Dushabayev. Dani Sarmiento has a look around, goes for the shot alone, off the post, and kept in brilliantly. Good hustle there by Japan in defense. Motoki keeps it in play. Good reactions from him. Just off the corner of your screen there. You can't see that one again, but Japan hold on to it. And they've responded well to going down here. Often you see when the supposedly weaker side concedes a few goals on the trot, that they start to crumble. But here they've responded well, Japan. Kasahara in on the line. He comes around for the line switch. Cuts back inside. Space for the shot, but it's blocked and picked up by Corrales. He has a look up, plays it out to Entrerios. Gerbindo, he's come in for Dushabayev. He wasn't up to much, to be fair. I think it was just for that attack. As Corrales clutches his elbow. You can see he hits it off the post there. Dushabayev back in as the ball goes into the line, and that's a penalty. Figueras was basically on the ground as he shot that one. Good vision by Sarmiento to find him, and not much the defense can do about that once the ball goes in. He abandoned a bit in the center of that Japanese defense. They were supporting each other so well in the first half. They need to find that fight again. Asole doesn't mess around with the penalty. He makes it a 2-goal game once again. So already Spain up to 4 goals in this second half. Much better than their first half performance, where they really were just shocked, I think, by the Japanese approach, both in defense and attack. Yeah, I'm sure they were expecting it. I'm sure they've seen it on tape, but it's a different thing when you come up face to face with them. Shot goes in low, and Corrales is all over these shots now. Entrerios tries to break free, plays it off, out to the right wing, and dropped over the keeper's left arm. And now Spain are up and running. And it's these counter-attacks Dagny Sigurdsson and Japan cannot afford to give away. I said it at the beginning of the game. Spain's biggest strength is these transition attacks here. And that's why their wing players are their top scorers coming into this game. The 4th goal of the game for Ferran Sole, including his penalties. Watanabe can't get a hold on it, and Guardiola decides to give it off to Sole. Ferran Sole, and he makes no mistake, and it's a 4-goal game. Only 7 minutes played in this second half, and 6 goals from Spain. And it's the real danger coming up against a side like Spain, particularly when you anger them like they did in the first half with that exceptional performance, but they need to do it for 60 minutes. Dagny Sigurdsson will try and figure out a plan for Japan to work their way back into this game.
Spain defense more so. Go position. My side player. My go. Active up. Go start. Number 2 coming. Adam up. Parallel. Okay. More tempo. Goto-san, ok.
Y luego vienes aquí. Y en alguna ocasión el pivote, cuando hagamos los cruces anchos aquí en este espacio, para que cuando hagamos esto y nos llevemos a este, podamos meternos por aquí. ¿Vale? ¿De acuerdo?
Seguimos.
As we see Sole's 5th goal of the game, and finally a bit of celebration from Jordi Ribera. As the side go 4 goals up, we'll see what Dagny Sigurdsson and his timeout with Japan has produced. Yoshino comes in, switch with the wing, nice ball over the top. Oh, in the end, a bit of miscommunication. As the ball doesn't go to hand, and Spain come away with it again. It was nice movement until the very end, and as you can see there from the turnover count at halftime, it was Spain 7, Japan 6. Already 4 turnovers in this second half for Japan. Dushabayev goes up for the shot. It's blocked down. Keeper pops it over the end line. And it stays in Japan's possession. So finally, a stop in defense for Japan. And as we can see, too many men in the court for Spain, and that is a mistake. That does not belong at this level. And that's a serious miscommunication. And a 2-minute suspension handed out to Spain, and in this case, Eduardo Gerbindo. Something you're not used to seeing, particularly from a side like this, from the European champions. Too many men on the court. And not much you can do to hide that. So, from 8, they're down to 6 for the meantime. As the shot comes in from the right wing, easily stopped by Corrales now, and he's really reading all of these shots. Rodrigo Corrales. That's Watanabe in the right wing instead of Matoki. But couldn't find his way through. And Corrales now up to 47% saves. Really kept Spain in the game in the first half, and now he's helping them build a foundation to victory. Entrerrios goes 1 against 1. Shot goes way over the top, just the free throw. That's Spain doing what they need to do to kill the 2-minute suspension here. Maybe looking for 1 or 2 more free throws, but that one, no free throw given, and an empty net for Japan to throw into, and that'll help. Risky ball into the line there by Entrerrios. And Narita gets his reward for good defending there with an empty goal. And Japan back within 3. Too many steps there, perhaps? No, but a free throw call before that. And Sarmiento goes again. Dushabayev on the right-hand side. Figueres comes around on the line switch. Entrerrios waiting for it on the left-hand side. Eventually gets his hands on it. Recycled with the wing. Entrerrios now goes alone. Shot comes in, saved, and goes over the sideline. Unfortunate for Japan, but good stop by Akihito Kai. Entrerrios, Sarmiento, Dushabayev has a look, goes alone. Oh, and the pass is wild and wide. And these passes, we saw a lot of them in the first half, very uncharacteristic for Spain and players playing at this level and at this caliber. Entrerrios and Sarmiento, so experienced. And although Alex Dushabayev is still young, arguably one of the best players in the world at the moment, the Kielce right back. Ball comes across. Agarie waiting for it. Agarie, he bounces, gets his shot off, and that's nice. Yuto Agarie. And it's just a 2-goal game. Went up for the shot. The whole defense went with him and still had a bit of space to bounce it. And he put it away for Japan. Back within 2, so responding very well here. Dushabayev, Sarmiento, ball out to the right wing, but there's no space to play with. Dushabayev in the middle now. He cuts inside. Oh, he finds a way through. That's excellent. Alex Dushabayev, he's played a fair bit in the centre-back position as well this season at club level. Very comfortable in there. As you can see there, drops the shoulder and cuts back across before the defender can do anything about it. We haven't seen too much from him today. That was a nice goal, his 3rd of the day. Agarie comes around into the centre. Tokuda, Agarie, space in the left if they can move it, but Gerbindo covers very well, and he needed to there. He needed to shut up the attack there. because otherwise there was an overlap on the left-hand side. Yoshino goes out to the left wing now. And Miyazaki is in the center. Yoshino now comes in as a second line player. Oh, that's a nice spin and a nice finish. Brilliant. Agarie, 2 goals in a row for him. Spun past the defense and somehow managed to squeeze that one in past Corrales. And the whistles coming now from the neutral supporters who, I don't have to tell you, are supporting Japan here. Particularly the Croatian fans who will be expecting a group finale against Spain in a few days' time on the 17th to decide who finishes top of the group. But first, Spain need to win this game. And at the moment, that is not a guarantee, particularly if Akihito Kai continues making saves. Katsuki Yoshino on the ball. Wing switch. We saw this move last time and it worked out very, very well for them. We'll see whether Agarie can do something with it this time. He plays it back into the center. Long range shot in and it's stopped by Corrales. He reads that one well. Not as much power by Daisuke Miyazaki. For Spain, it looked like 6 or 7 minutes ago would be running away with it as they opened up a 4-goal lead, but Japan have not gone away. Responding very, very well as we see. Oh, and that's a Japan ball. I would have thought that'd be a free throw, but it goes Japan's way. And they're on the move. Ball across is a terrible one. And the referees are happy with the defending. It wasn't inside, but a wasted opportunity there. Shimizuki Takuda with the ball across, and they are punished immediately. Raul Entrerrios makes it a 3-goal game, and they are the fine margins. It all started with that. Options. 3 men to play to, and he decides for the most difficult one. And then down the other end, Raul Entrerrios fires one in for a 3-goal lead for Spain. And we're now just 15 minutes left in this match. A really fascinating clash it's been.